Myself, Gulshan. I'm an AI solution consultant and LinkedIn expert. I help startups and enterprises to navigate digital disruption through AI and data first growth strategies. Now, let's know about our speakers. To start with, we have Dr. Sabyasachi Saha, who's the CEO of Techno Exponent, PhD in Artificial Intelligence, Chief AI Scientist, and 15 years in enterprises, AI, and wave structures. Then we have Joindrisa Tagore, who's the Chief Business Officer of Startup Growth Enabler, Chief Business Officer of Techno Exponent, and Startup Growth Enabler of AI Lead Product Strategies. Then we have Michael Collins, who's our Global CTO, specialist in AI, in scalable AI product design for high growth business. Then we have Raja Banerjee, who's the Engineering Manager of Techno Exponent, expert in machine learning systems and AI prototyping for startups. What is our objective? Launching a startup is tough, scaling it is tougher. Discover how AI can accelerate MVP development, reduce operational cost, enable smarter decision making from day one. What is our today's agenda? Introduction to AI in startups, then we will move to building a lean MVP, then AI in MVP development, why MVP still matters, AI in business operations, scaling with AI, real startup use cases, Q&A plus next steps. Introduction to AI in startup. For that, I have the best person in house, who is Jindrisa Tagore. Jindrisa, you can take it from here.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Gulshan. And hi, everyone. I'm delighted to be here with all of you today to talk about something close to my heart, how startups can harness the power of AI to go from an idea to a market leader. So let's begin by understanding why AI is such a game changer for startups right now. So first, AI automates repetitive tasks. So founders and small teams can stay laser focused on growth and innovation instead of spending time on routine work. Second, it uncovers patterns and insights that humans might miss, helping you make data backed decisions early on. Third, it always starts to move faster than large, slow moving competitors and enables you to launch, test, and adapt at startup speed. And finally, using AI makes your startup more attractive to both investors and top tier talent because it signals innovation, efficiency, and scalability. Now, if we move to the next slide, that says building a lean MVP. So now let's talk about the foundation of all great startup success stories, the lean MVP. A minimum viable product isn't just a stripped down version of your product. So what it is? It's a strategic tool that helps you test your idea with real users while spending the least amount of time and money possible. You can focus on the core features that prove your idea actually solves the problem. You just launch early and gather real user feedback and be open to pivoting fast if needed. And you don't fall into the trap of building every feature you can think of because it wastes money and delays learning. You can use landing pages, clickable prototypes, and if you have low budget, so you can offer no code tools. Remember, the goal is to launch the perfect product. The goal is not to launch the perfect product on day one, but what the goal is, it is to learn through your MVP and plan for the future development. So now, if we move to the next slide, that says AI in MVP development. So this is where it gets really exciting using AI in MVP development. So AI helps you move faster, build smarter, and reduce costs, all while staying close to what your users actually need. You can use AI powered copilots and no code tools to design, write code, and generate content, often 3x faster than traditional methods. You can automate user testing, run AI analyze surveys, perform sentiment analysis, and identify trends instantly You can build smart adaptive prototypes that respond to user behavior in real time, and let AI monitor real-time usage data to suggest which features are working and what to build next. So, in short, AI doesn't replace your vision. So, what it does? It amplifies your execution. And now, if we move to the next slide, it says why MVP still matters. Well, even in this era of powerful AI tools, the MVP approach is more important than ever because it helps you prove product market fit with minimal cost, and is the fastest way to gain real user feedback and secure funding. But here's something we see often, and it's a costly mistake. So, what it is? Many clients try to build everything in the first version, thinking more features mean better chances of success, but that demands a big budget. So, what they do then? When they don't have that funding, they often turn to freelancers or small non specialist teams who handle multiple projects and at the same time and can't deliver a truly focused professional product. And the result, it's a half baked product that doesn't impress users or investors. Instead, they could partner with a reputable IT company, build a smart MVP at a reasonable cost, and use that solid foundation to go for funding, market entry, and scale. So let's also keep in mind the three classic MVP pitfalls that we have shown in this screen. One, overbuilding features. Two, skipping user validation. And three, ignoring data driven decisions. So, if I were to summarize this slide in one line, it would be AI plus lean MVP is equal to smarter build, faster growth, and better funding outcomes. So that's all from my side, and I hope this helped you rethink how you approach product development in this AI age. And now I'll hand it back to Gulshan for the next segment. So thank you from my side.
Thank you, Janjisa. It was very insightful thoughts you just said. Now let's go for AI in business operation. And for that, I have Raja Banerjee with me. Hello, Raja.
Hello, Gulshan. Thanks a lot for having me. Hello, everybody. So, as we continue our journey from MVP to market leader, let's now talk about how AI transforms not just your product, but your entire business operation. AI is no longer confined to just one department, it can contribute in any of the departments. Starting with customer support, AI powered chatbots, as we all know, can handle tier 1 queries instantly. Intelligent ticket routing can ensure that more complex issues reach the right human agents without delay. And sentiment analysis, one of the most important features, it can flag the unhappy customers in real time, which makes the support system more proactive rather than just reactive. It's very, very important that our system becomes proactive if we are using AI. Next department would be that is extremely important is sales and marketing. And probably we all are using AI in that particular department. But just to mention, tools like AI copywriting assistant, we all know, can generate personalized emails. It can run campaigns. Lead scoring algorithms, they can really prioritize the leads. Say, for example, in a campaign, you have got 100 leads. Now, how to prioritize that which lead needs more attention and which is on the top of the priority list. So the AI algorithms can do that. Apart from the lead scoring algorithms, we have email bots, voice bots, and WhatsApp bots. WhatsApp bots, you must have seen, and email bots, it can read an email and it can understand the intent of the customer's reply and then create a reply at its own and send that reply back to the customer, and it can initiate the customer engagement up to the closing of the lead. So definitely it can close a business if the AI engine that is writing your leads or writing your emails is smart enough and trained well. Same thing goes with voice bot. It can receive calls, it can respond to the customer's queries, and it can close a deal. So now let's talk about the logistic. So logistic, it is a specialized department, especially for product-based or service-heavy business. Route optimization. Route optimization is something that needs a very critical algorithm, and it reduces the time and the fuel cost. So both are very, very important. I have a personal experience of working in a project where the client, they used to build uh, this, they used to build product out of ice, and these ice built products uh, like they're very time sensitive and it needs to be delivered within a time. Otherwise, the ice will. So for that particular thing, we needed this route optimization algorithms. AI can also predict demand, helping with inventory planning, staffing, and resource allocation. And finally, the finance. AI can provide automated financial forecasting, helping you to make decisions based on real-time data rather than end of quarter reports. So at the end of the quarter, we get reports and then we take decisions. We can always prepare or we can always get ourselves ready to take a decision before the end of the quarter. So AI doesn't just power your product, it powers your business also. So can we just move on to the next slide, please? Yes, scaling with AI. So now scaling, when we talk about scaling, people think that it's about increasing the user acquisition or spending or expanding your infrastructure, having more and more employees. But it's with AI, it's not the same case. It's about making smarter, faster, and more personalized decision. So basically, it helps the reach and exactly where AI comes, and that's where exactly AI comes into the picture. So let's see some of the use cases where we can scale with AI. First one is smarter customer segmentation. AI can analyze behavioral, demographic, and transactional data to create dynamic and micro-targeted segments. Now, this allows you to personalize communication, tailor features, and improve conversation rates effortlessly. Personalization, friends, it's very, very important nowadays. Generic communication and personalized communication, they make a huge difference. Product usage prediction, which is also very, very important. AI models can analyze how users interact with the product and predict upsell opportunities or feature fatigues. This kind of foresights can really let us know like what we can sell and what we cannot sell, what's the user's preference, what exactly the user wants, why a product is not doing well, and why the other products are doing well in a particular segment. So it also helps in keeping the user engaged because that is very, very important because, you know, uh, in an interface, if the user doesn't like something, user has a tendency to move on. But there should be some sort of an engagement activity which can tie the user or we can keep the user on the same interface so that you have more opportunities to make a sale. Next one is by analyzing users' feedback and usage pattern and even the competitor moves, AI can recommend what to build next. Competitor analysis, what the competitors are doing, why they are being more successful, what is the usage pattern. So these are the various parameters that we can feed into our AI models, and AI can come up with the insights like what to build and what not to build. So these are not just theoretical benefits. SaaS startups are using AI-powered analytics to identify churn signals early and implement retention strategies with measurable results. In e-commerce startups, we have seen that they are using AI to optimize product catalogs. Nowadays, the entire product catalog is getting created by generative AI. Even product images are getting created dynamically with AI algorithms. Images of a particular product from various angles with various colors can be done. So recommending right products to right user at right time, which directly boost the sales and loyalty is the priority. So we have algorithms, we have AI models that can do it. So when we talk about scaling with AI, we are not just automating the task, we are amplifying the intelligence. So Gulshan, over to you.
Thank you so much, Raja. It was great insights. And let's talk about real startup success stories that are with from our company and our clients. And for that, I would like to invite Dr. Sabyasachi to give a take on this.
Thanks, Gulshan. Thanks, Raja and Joendrisha, and thanks the participants here. So, myself, Dr. Sabyasachi, and I wanted to talk about few of the case studies. Three case studies I have chosen. There are multiple case studies what Techno Exponent has completed, but among them, few case studies I want to talk about. One is that DRDO. So basically when this project come to us, it was very idea stage. Of course, like project was pretty new to us. Before that, we are not having very much experience on the edtech platform. But when the things came to us, our initial goal was to make this startup in a huge support from our end. So I would say like the stakeholder, the client, he has his vision, and his vision was to build the platform. But very smart move he has taken, like small part he created that project. We can talk about MVP, and then he launched the whole project. So the objective of this project is to automate paper correction, grading, then intelligent context our questions creations, then like personalized course recommendations, then like there are student can give their own test, and the paper would be checked, etc. So what specifically I would say, like why this startup got successful, because of a very smart move of making the project in a small segment. Uh, I would not take a name, but with that, another project came to us. But that particular project or startup was similar domain in edtech, but didn't get that level of success because of like he wanted all the features in a same time. The budget was very low. So my experience, this to any startup, we can start with very small MVP. If first like if the budget permit, then we can put some add-on features. But if budget not permit, we simply can go on the very small MVP to be created. And when the very small MVP we create for our client, so that can be launched to the market very quickly. Gulshan, next slide, please. Yeah. So this particular DRDO, what I was talking about, so they are actually or this kind of edtech solution, our approach would be like build an AI model to evaluate typed or handwritten answers, which we are doing in another project. Some of the smart tool to be create to generate the new questions, student progress, understand like student pinpoint, and put more and more questions and informations into the platform. And for that, what we can do, like we can make like automate the 80% of the assessment task. So right now, most of the edtech platform we can find out the manual checking, things like that, but this can be 80% automated. Then the result like handwritten or like a typed result, long answer also can be shorted quickly. So any college, any institute or the schools, they can make their courses personalized, they can make their result personalized, and of course like a student would be much more getting benefited from this kind of solutions. So this is a very open space into the edtech market, and many startups are working on it, and this is kind of things can be add on. Next slide, Gulshan. Yeah, we may not. We can move to the next slide. Maybe the correct story funnel. So this is another very nice startup to be a nice startup, and we got succeed on that. So this is very unique market. Like if you are having your video feedback, so from or the text feedback, and from there case studies can be generated. So more businesses have like different video reviews. So let's imagine each of us in the business maybe 400 500 video reviews, maybe text reviews, etc., but we are not getting enough amount of case study from the client. This story funnel product which our client has built with us, it will generate the case studies with that reviews, and it actually helping the generate the automated case studies. Sometimes for lack of time or lack of digital marketing support, we couldn't generate it, but very speed up this AI made very speedy way to generate the case studies from the reviews. Next slide, please. So this actually help this kind of solution can impact the business line. So automatically through this we can this kind of solution also can work on the other section like data analysis engine to be created, auto documentations or smart workflow buildup. So many times when we are pitching to the investors, we may need to generate the proper workflow presentations. So for that, maybe we need a data analysis report. So this kind of AI can help you to generate a lot of data analysis through the business reviews, business case studies, and etc. And then create like smart workflow to deliver right documentation or organize the documentations properly. So this is also a impactful solutions which we built for our client. And next slide, Gulshan. Yeah, next one. This is the videos over there. We may have a skip the videos for now. Now last one is Zeroless. This is also a very great platform built by our client through us. So basically like this platform actually help improve the case management system and automate the legal workflow to boost efficiency. Anyone can use this system. Any legal legal companies can use this system. This system is very pretty impressive. There are a lot of AI being handled over there, which actually get the case and handle the document, generate the overviews, helping the speedy search to find out like the case histories, set up the whatever needs to done for that particular legal step. So it's kind of a very nice CRM or a management system for the legal. And this is many of the big companies, small companies are using it. And this is very easy way to manage all the legal documentations. So here also like our client started very small prototype and slowly it increased. He has a very clear mindset, and slowly step by step this product got built, and that's the reason this is a very successful startup. Similar way we have many successful startup which we have built. and many successful startup, I should not say we have built, but many successful startup we have worked with, and that particular we given our best, and they also given their best, and we collaboratively worked as their tech partner to build the startup. Yeah, Gulshan, next slide. So in a word, I can say like if you are building any startup, so any of this kind of or other solutions can be a very impactful for the startup. Like I talked about like generations of like case studies, or sort out the legal documents, or if you are in edtech, then create the kind of concept where automated question generation, answer generations, or and then answer checking, etc. So this is the way we can make the impact into the startup market. Now many time what things happens, like startups are not using the AI. There are a lot of AI tools are available in the market which it can be easily used and build a proper system. And Raja Banerjee is the another person who can talk about it. Raja, if you go through the AI tools, please. Next slide, Gulshan. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Gulshan, for such a wonderful insights and the case studies. So yes, tools and platforms which each and every startup or most of the startups they need. You must have seen multiple ads on YouTube or on Facebook uh, about various AI tools, and this is a new trend. They're putting up ads out there to introduce various AI based platforms. So when you're building and scaling up a startup, having right tools is just like having the right co-founder. So it can either make or break your journey. It's very, very important to know your tools. There are paid tools, there are free tools. Sometimes even some free tools are even better than the paid tools. So it is very, very important to do your own market research to find out which tool is better for your business, which tool has what kind of accuracy, what kind of performance, and which can really fit into your budget. Because some of the tools can be expensive. So we need to choose our tools very efficiently according to our need. So there is a powerful ecosystem today, and the ecosystem consists of AI powered platforms designed to help startups to move faster, smarter, and leaner. Leaner means less employees, less resources, but more efficiency, more productivity. So in each and every startup, prototyping is very, very important. Like you create a design, you create a prototype, and just you want to give a shape to your ideas. So designing interfaces and testing ideas earlier that used to take weeks. Now with tools like I can name few, Figma AI, Wizard, or Farmer AI, you can turn your sketches or your text prompts into clickable prototypes, instantly helping you to go from concept to a testable design. The entire prototype is ready, the screen's designs are ready. You click on a button, another screen opens up, and that can show the entire workflow of the system that you are designing. It could be an app, it could be a website, it could be any kind of other tools. So prototyping can be done very fast using AI tools. You need to have the right tools out there. Next one is analytics. Now, understanding a user's behavior is everything nowadays because the user, he has a lot of options, a lot of apps. He wants to buy a product, he can go anywhere. So it's very, very important to keep the user engaged, to understand the behavior. And in this particular domain, there are tools like Mixpanel or Pendo. They offer deep user journey insights and you can then pair this entire insight with AI, and then you can query. You can ask various questions, and AI can generate answers for you. So this is a very, very interesting area where you can really generate good analytics for yourself from the user's journey and the user's behavior. Support and operations, I have already discussed that. So ChatGPT, we all know the ChatGPT. ChatGPT API allows startups to embed a chatbot, or I should say a conversational AI, into your apps or websites. So that's a very common thing. And that offers instant customer assistance. It can learn, it can record, it can maintain a session. So it has a lot of features. It can even see, it can even detect movements, it can even sense your sentiments, your facial expressions. It can even analyze the video, it can even read the documents that you upload. So a lot of things can be done. So platforms like Freshdesk or Joho AI can also help in automating the ticket booking system, the resolution, the sentiment analysis, and even agent recommendations. Agent recommendation means suppose there are human agents. Now, there is a particular kind of a problem or a particular kind of a ticket. Now, which agent has the maximum experience of solving this kind of problem? The ticket automatically gets assigned to that person. It's not round robin anymore. So basically, these things, they massively reduce the response time and they improve the customer satisfaction. And finally, the marketing, as I've already mentioned, startups, they need to create high converting content without a massive team, because in a startup, we can't have 20 people in a marketing segment. So with a minimal team, how you can create high converting content, that's where AI and generative AI tools can help you. So, tools like Jasper, tools like Copy.ai, they are very good at generating contents. We have Leonardo to generate images. We have other tools like PubDub to generate videos. So they generate the headlines, emails, blogs, and even ads if you need in your brand voice. So whatever the brand you're promoting. So along with this, if you learn to combine Zapier, Zapier is a very, very powerful tool. So if you somehow learn to combine Zapier with AI integration, then you have got an automated marketing stack, which is very, very powerful, and it needs very less code also. So basically, these tools, they don't just save time, they extend your team's capabilities. So over to you, Gulshan.
Thank you so much, Raja. Now let's talk about the key takeaways. MVP needs intelligence, not just code. Start with lean AI use cases, then grow over time. Then use AI to scale faster than your competition. Because there are a lot of starters who are not into AI yet, but they will. Build smarter, not bigger. Something is bigger, that doesn't mean it's great. You have to be smart. Then closing statement is the next unicorns won't just code fast, they will think faster. And the answer is AI. That's it from my end. If anyone have any question, please unmute yourself. You can ask it first, and our experts will help you. Also, you might receive a feedback call from our marketing department, and we will request or we will value your valuable feedback. Thank you so much. That's it from my end, and thanks for joining.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.